Guys.
This is what I do, Dylan. You see what psychology happens? I knew. Did you see how
There's no edits. We're
he
not like
is
Oz
gonna,
Perlman.
he
We
is
don't
gonna
edit.
fold like laundry.
Next guest, very exciting.
Very funny dude.
He's the best. We've known him for, what, 6 years now?
Yeah.
He's a brilliant actor.
Great stand-up.
Great stand-up comedian. Altogether, just a great guy. And
Child Gap model.
and a great friend.
Yeah.
So without further ado, why don't we welcome Denny
Denny
Love.
Love.
I don't like the fact that I came in, there was no music. I didn't see any fireworks.
I clapped.
No, you should have known I like to enter in with music.
With fireworks?
Okay, you want a walkout song.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
There
I'm
you go.
saying. Maybe a beat, maybe like
A beat?
Because you know when I walk in, you know what I mean? I would have
You're just farting,
just
dude.
spitting on just
I was the
spit.
best beatboxer in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
It's a high bar, man. Not Oakland.
Y'all don't have like a
Not Oakland's crazy.
why did you have to go to Oakland is my
It's the
question.
closest to San
Probably
Francisco.
better beatboxer set.
Fair. So when y'all are just walking in your day-to-day lives, you don't have a soundtrack going. Y'all just be
I listen
walking.
to music, but you've heard the crazy guy music.
I'm talking about in your head. What is the sound?
Don't do this, Brendan. You're embarrassing yourself. Stop. This is non-stop up there. Why?
Just on your walk.
Please not again.
Walking
I
around
appreciate
Silver
that.
Lake,
I
dude.
appreciate that.
Walking
that
past
is-
the Vista.
I
That's
love
cool
when
as
you
hell.
got white people working. That's my favorite thing. That's how I know I'm doing good in life.
That is.
All right, cheers. Happy birthday, Brendan.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Bubba.
Thanks, Denny.
birthday.
The Colonel's here. Oh.
What does a young ginger man wish for on his birthday?
Peace and quiet.
Brown hair.
Well, how did you feel when you found out that black people have adopted y'all into our community?
I was very thankful. I've been begging for years. I've been sending emails to my congresswoman. I was like,
Have
yeah, sir, yeah, just
Wow,
please.
what did you say?
I said, I want. Can the blacks accept me?
You could have texted me. Why did you text me?
You told me no, man.
You know,
Wait. Because okay, I read this online. A lot of people texted me. It did say I was accepted in.
it did.
Does that come with perks and privileges? Any downsides?
What kind of perks would you like?
Nothing specific.
I feel like there's a very specific perk you would like.
no, that's
what
not
do you
what I was
think that is between gingers and blacks? Why do you think we have a connection?
We were made fun of a lot, I believe.
Yeah, I mean,
think that's- yeah.
definitely the minority of the whites, for
Blacks
sure.
don't get made fun of. Why did
Well, because
you
you
say
guys
that?
can
That's
back it
not a
up.
similarity.
You can make fun of us, and we can't do anything.
Yeah.
Just
That's true.
Irish guys.
That's true. That's true. That's
So
true.
you've seen his stand-up then?
Yeah, exactly.
That was a fun time though. I was running around to all my gingers in my life, like, man, hey,
How many do you have?
2.
You mean Luke?
You and your sister.
I appreciate
That's it. That's those 2. I forgot about Luke. No.
Yeah.
Luke is probably one of the least black people I've met in my
He's the
life.
opposite of black.
Yeah, he's just whimsical.
He's a pale guy.
Yeah.
Luke is actually he's like a fairy-like creature.
100%.
He's a mythical being.
Even.
Yes.
Yes, mythical.
That's how
even.
you guys met, right?
Yeah.
Luke was directing The Duel, which I think is one of my favorite of Dylan's movies, my favorite Denny movie.
Wow.
I think your performance is hilarious. I think you and Hart are the funniest people in it. Dylan, you're a
my
nice,
dog.
strong, solid core in the middle.
That's
Yeah.
just him.
Yeah.
That's shorthand for him being like, "You're all right."
100%.
He's
He's
not
not
actually
wrong. He's not wrong.
No,
He
I
played
thought
the
it was
movie. Not wrong.
it was mid. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm
You were
mid in general.
But I met Denny before I watched the movie. Because you guys finished the movie and it took
right.
like 2 years to come out.
Yeah.
But you
right.
filmed it in one house, right? Mm-hmm. How'd that go?
I think that was actually clever of Luke and Justin to do is put the 4 best friends, because it centers around 4 best friends, and put us all up in the same place to stay while we were filming in Indiana. And that would fast-tracked our dynamic, I think, in a really positive way.
Yeah, 100%. I remember getting hit up for the project because I had known Luke, the director, because his sister and I worked together for Looking for Alaska.
Oh, yeah. That's
So
why I said
he
the Colonel
randomly
before.
hit
I love
me,
that show, yeah.
And I was like, at a time where nobody was working, I'm like, bruh, I just need to get out of this house. Then
We're
I heard
talking,
you
what,
were involved.
2021?
Yeah, was that
Yeah,
20?
It was COVID.
It was
Yeah, it was
COVID
COVID.
for
It was like,
sure.
yeah, because I remember when it started, I got jealous because Dylan's like, yeah, I'm leaving town for a month. I'm like,
Well, we were in the most random. I don't
better
know if
than
you would
where
have
I
wanted to
was.
live there. It was. Where were we at?
We were right outside of Indy. Were we in Bloomington?
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. Somewhere super random. I remember me and Hart flew on the plane together. Didn't speak to him at all.
No.
And you know how Hart is,
Yeah.
very cool, calm. I remember him getting in the car. And I'm like, bro, what? Are you in this movie? He's like, yeah.
You thought he
What's
was like
up,
a
man?
PA.
I'm like, what is it?
Why don't you say anything to me?
He didn't say a thing to me. So I'm like, oh, this dude. And now the irony, he's like one of my best friends. And
Exactly.
now when I go to Arkansas, now I stay with his family.
I
a
would
lot.
say in general, like the group that we had living together, like I could call on for anything. And I know I go
100%.
like, these are some of my best friends. I know
100%.
without a doubt, like that fast track, that was such a fun time. I still think about it and I'm like, that was some of the best time I have.
100. I miss
filming.
it, bro.
How'd you
I know.
get? Did you have to Zoom audition? Like,
Nah,
did you?
I didn't know this.
Yeah, that's what. So they just knew.
Don't ever disrespect me. It was a direct.
I had to audition for this. What the heck is that, Dylan?
This is my breathable air device.
It's a fume.
And that's the fume. See, it has an umlaut, so it's German, right? I don't know if
What
it's
does it
made
do?
in Germany, but it's so this is, you know, on my way to having the baby. I want to make sure that not me personally,
Yeah.
but on my way to
Well,
having
you'll be
a
around
child,
the baby a lot, I hope.
Yeah, I wanted to like kick the nicotine habit from the vape that I have, and this is actually a very nice replacement for that because it kind of weans you off the nicotine and says. Take a break with those addictions. The real problem with the vaping replacements that I've seen personally is that like there's a ritual or a habit that you develop with the vape, right?
yeah.
I joke about it being the pacifier because you just find it around and then sometimes you don't even realize that you're smoking it.
It's like an oral fixation that you have. Yeah.
You know, I'm tired of hearing this.
I know, but
I
you
don't
do.
have an oral fixation.
So you have an oral fixation, and
Yeah.
the fume helps that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Look,
How does that feel to draw on that?
I don't want to use any nicotine ever again. Now.
That's all it took?
That's all it took. Was
See,
one.
I mean, you're a poser. You've never really smoked, but I know that your sisters.
My
have
sisters do,
smoked.
and actually, when I did look at the product, I go, "This is a good thing to get them."
Yeah.
They have what 70 flavors. Seems like maple pepper, peach blush, black licorice, white cranberry, mango. You can choose anything you
Spearmint.
want.
You know, I think it seems like they have all the popular flavors of the things that you don't want to be smoking anymore too. So I think this is like a really good kind of next step for you to get into if you're looking to kick that habit, and also just kick the feeling of just having something around pulling on.
It's a
it all the
replacement,
time.
right?
It's
So instead
a
of
good
reaching
replacement.
for whatever you're smoking,
you reach for this.
you reach for the fume.
Yeah, and you can have this on you at all times. It requires no batteries.
Nothing?
So no, nothing. It just has these little kind of almost they look like charcoal logs that you put inside of it, which is kind of cool. But yeah, you don't have to charge it. You don't have anything like that, so you're not worrying if it's filled up and
Yeah.
potentially giving you an opportunity to be like, well, I need something
need
now that
something,
this
yeah.
isn't working. More than 1 million people have already chosen fume to quit differently. The only question is whether you're ready to take the first step.
Remember, addiction is really good at saying later. Don't let it. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfum.com to get 30% off the Good Habit Pack.
Use code WILDMEN at checkout to get your free fume topper.
No, they just hit me up. I think just as seen my work from Looking for Alaska, and he's like, I just think you would fit this role. What was your first impression when you met me? I'm so curious.
You didn't even give me time to make a first impression.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna get to know him, because you and I particularly are playing best friends in
Right.
the movie.
Yes.
Like 90% of the scenes that we have are together.
Facts.
And immediately you said, hi, I'm Denny. You said, sit down. And
I said, sit
yeah,
down.
you said, sit down. And then you pulled out that game that you flick the things across the table at each other.
the little hockey game.
And you're like, I'm gonna whoop your ass right now. And that's the
Okay.
first thing you said. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, well,
There's your
so
big
what-
move. You're like,
I
I think we're
remember
gonna be
that
friends through this.
because I
And I
play
was
by
like, I like him
jailhouse
already.
rules.
Yeah.
I play by jailhouse rules. I said,
I'm not
Dylan, he
familiar.
gonna think that he the big dog in here.
Oh, I see
need
what
to
you mean.
dominate him immediately.
just don't do that. I just don't
need
ever
to
think of the big
dominate
dog.
him in me because that's what I do. I dominate. It
was like
rock,
the
paper, scissors.
Rochambeau.
I've never lost.
First time I met
And
you, you
everybody
walked up to
knows
me,
that
you go,
about me.
let's
I've
play rock,
beaten
paper,
you.
scissors.
You have
Many
never
times.
beaten me in rock paper scissors. Don't even play with me
I
on
will
camera.
beat you right now on camera.
You don't go. You go play me on camera right
I will
now.
beat you
I'll
right
ref.
now on camera.
I'll ref.
But I play best
It was
2
the
out of 3.
First time I met Denny, he walks up to me, does this to me, and I did lose. I'll
Of
be
course,
honest,
I
and I
do
lost
that.
in 2 games, not 3. It was best of 3, lost in 2.
I will say I've
Sweat.
beaten you only a handful of times, but I've lost to you about 7 million times.
I won a tournament in Japan. Did you tell them that? Did y'all look that up?
Because I looked it up. It seems to be a game of 99% chance.
That's not
Yes,
true,
that's what I
bro.
heard.
There is
Yeah.
psychology in
Do you think
rock,
you could
paper,
win
scissors.
without seeing the other person?
100. I'm not finna look at him when I play.
Okay.
I'm gonna look directly
All
at
right,
you.
all right, all
Watch
right.
this.
Yeah.
This is what I do. First,
One,
let's
yep,
stop
one.
right
Let's
there.
slow it down.
Let's
That's
stop
one,
right
that's
there.
one. That's
Everybody seen that? We caught that on camera.
Yeah.
I'm gonna commit a
guys
murder
are
on my
real
own
fans.
set.
Hey, we're gonna stop right there and we're gonna evaluate just happened. Did he win or did he lose?
He lost pretty quick.
Now
did
watch-
you do? Okay, so you pulled the scissors and then you immediately
I'm
followed
gonna
it
tell
up
you
with the paper.
afterwards. I'm gonna tell you
'Cause I'm
afterwards.
trying to get the game plan. Here.
Okay. Now, ask him.
I'm
if
gonna
he's
be
ready.
real. I really don't want you to win for your ego. I don't think it's gonna be good for anybody in
Ask
here.
him if he's ready.
Are you ready, Dylan?
Yes.
Come on.
Guys.
This is what I do, Dylan. You see psychology happens? I knew. Did you see how I
There's
said?
no edit.
He is going to fold like laundry. Did you
Fuck.
see? I never
You
moved that. And in his mind, he's gonna switch
you
it up.
do a double
He's gonna
rock at
switch
the
it up.
end?
I never stopped from
Oh,
rock.
jeez.
I never moved from rock.
But you moved from scissors to paper before on the first game.
Yeah.
There's too many levels
Because
here,
the
man.
thing about Dylan is he's a manly man. So he
He
gonna
is.
always try to throw something
He
like
thinks he is.
powerful,
Yeah.
right? He don't want to be closed, so he gonna want to cut me.
Yeah.
Right? Or he's
up,
gonna want
grab
to
ya.
envelop me.
Grab ya.
I know that about him. He wants to envelop me.
he envelop
I'm not
you?
one to get enveloped.
I just want to give you a hug, man.
I know that about him. Right?
Okay.
You
so
came in
what
quick.
you're witnessing is what I also learned while we were in Indiana. Denny is a prolific. He's a prolific shit talker when playing anything. I do want to get into this a little bit with you. So I'll say we were talking about this before a little bit too. I personally am very proud of you because, and I've mentioned this to friends, because I think as an actor, as a young actor, there's this impulse to relate your well-being with how often you're working. Right?
Oh, 100%. That's a bar.
Now,
Wow.
I witnessed us work together, and I do truly stand by this. You're one of the best rock, paper, scissors players I've ever met. But you're
seen it
also
live.
just a phenomenal actor, and I've worked with a lot. And when I remember when we were sharing all those scenes together, I was like, God damn, he's gonna explode and he's gonna go crazy. And then you told me once, you were like, after that, it was a few months after we finished filming The Duel, and it was COVID, obviously, but work was hard for you.
100%.
And
yeah.
it slowed down a bit. And I remember, instead of falling into defeatism, which I know a lot of people can naturally fall into, you made one of the most pioneering, quick changes into something that you knew you were already good at, which was comedy, and you went gung-ho because if your agents weren't calling, then you were gonna build it for yourself.
100%.
And I'll say, like, that takes, number one, it takes a lot of balls, but I think at the same time, it's also difficult to do. And it's been an immense success for you. You have a tour coming out later this year.
Man,
I can't
Show
wait.
Love Tour.
Show Love Tour. I mean, that's crazy. So to go from like us sitting down at wherever we were eating, and you're like, yo, do you got this dinner?
To this day.
To this day, and now you're like, I have a tour, you will still ask me to pay for dinner. But it's a pretty crazy transition, and I'd be interested to just hear in your mind how that all worked out, or how it feels for you to do that.
Man, I think you know this better than anyone. The acting game is just ebbs and flows, bro. The things that you think are going to pop for you, like I thought Looking for Alaska was gonna pop.
It was huge,
I'm
too.
like, it's John Green. Like, it's a
exactly.
book that is a renowned book. People love it.
Everyone's read
I'm
it.
playing one of the title characters. This is my first series regular. I'm like,
and you were phenomenal in it.
You're like, this
bro.
is it. I've done.
And,
I made
that's
it. Yeah.
this is
Kills
a
you.
nice leg, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
I have
what
good calves.
really, and you do. That's what really, that's one of my favorite things about you. That's what really messed with my head, dog. Is I'm like,
Sucks.
You
know
got
I
great
did good
reviews
work.
too.
I know.
I know.
And
they're
they're
like,
like
Denny
Rotten
Love
Tomatoes.
Yes.
It was great.
Some of those
Everybody
lines are quotes
loved
about
it.
you.
And I'm just like, Why didn't that? Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
why didn't I thought I was out of there after
It is
that.
not up to you.
How you feel today?
I feel very good.
Really?
Yeah, and
We
it
had-
was just my birthday weekend.
We had some beers last night.
I know. But before I had the beers, guess what I had?
And you didn't tell me.
I know.
I woke up feeling tired.
I'm not giving you any of my Z-Biotics, dude. These
Guess
things
what?
have
I'm
helped
just
me a
kidding.
lot.
Because I had one too.
Oh, did
And I feel great. Yeah. I'm really pumped up.
How great do you feel?
I have so much energy right now.
Do you?
I just feel normal, honestly. I don't feel, I just feel like I didn't have a couple brewskis last night.
And speaking of, I mean, we're 33 now. Nothing feels normal anymore. But
We're
now,
both 34.
Oh shit.
We're both 34. As of 2 days ago. You
That's
are.
right. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, imagine that.
Yeah.
I was clear-headed enough to remember our age.
Yeah, exactly.
So
right?
if you can
Must
think about
work.
that.
Z-Biotics pre-alcohol probiotic drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic.
It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking.
Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut.
It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for rough days after drinking.
Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down.
Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly and you'll feel your best tomorrow.
Mondays don't move for anyone. Pre-alcohol works overnight so you can have a real weekend and still show up sharp. zbiotics.com/wildmen, code WILDMEN for 15% off.
So you just aren't in control of the result. You're in control of the process, being present, enjoying your time on set, really soaking it in, learning from the other actors. But the result, you just have no control over. The beauty about comedy is that I don't have to wait for nobody.
Yeah,
Anybody.
I can get on a stage at a dive bar, get on stage anywhere and just work on my craft. With acting, it's a little harder to really just do it, to do the thing that you love to do. So comedy just gave me freedom. I was like, you know what? I cannot keep waiting on this phone to ring. I just want to create. I just want to go do what I love. And I think one thing actors are falling into, especially in this day and age, is thinking that there's only one way.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I don't care how I get there as long as I get there. So I'm like, if comedy is the thing that's working, I'm going to just follow that tide. So I'm like, man, I'm going to just start producing my own shows.
You should.
And I just started doing these shows called Denny and the Gang. I would
which were
be
always
me and my funniest friends.
We went to a couple and I was dying laughing.
Yeah,
was
bro.
hilarious.
I remember y'all were some of the first people that would like help put wind in my sails because I'm like, man, if I can just blow up with comedy and make myself a brand, make it way easier for acting, producers and whatnot to be like, we just want to hire this guy because we know he can put asses in seats. That's ultimately what they want.
Okay, that's a great point, and I want to talk about that a little bit too, which is like the brand of comedy, right? Because I think another thing that I've noticed a lot of actors are a little afraid of, especially even when we're like being like, hey, do you want to come on the podcast and talk to us? Image.
It's huge.
A lot of actors have been kind of like, Willie, don't really ever talk truly like myself. I go, well, first off, you should, because that's
Cole got smashed on Caller
Did
Dad.
they?
Yeah, I know. It's
Smoke
like,
that damn cigarette.
I think that's
You're
scared.
getting cooked.
It scared a generation of actors off podcasts.
forever.
100%.
He actually broke podcast.
Miles Teller came out today and said he won't do interviews anymore, like very personal, because GQ called him like a prick.
Really?
Yeah, and it's tough to put themselves out there.
So, well, I will say this. I do think as an actor, you're a little bit in a firing line for if you take yourself seriously at all, you sound like a dickhead.
100%.
Because like you can be the nicest, hardworking guy, but if you're like, I really love the substance of this scene and I want to get down
Second
to
you
the
say
heart of it.
the craft.
The
Yeah,
craft.
yeah,
the craft. Just get him out.
Never
of there.
say the word the craft. You
you
just
say
gotta
that-
be vanilla, bro. Everything has to be vanilla. The thing I love about comedy, again, is the freedom. Like, I never feel like I have to walk on eggshells. Acting makes you feel that way because you kind of become a bit of a politician.
Yeah.
You have to be brand friendly.
Well, so to that point though, because I've met a lot of comedians in my day, most through you, but I've met a lot of comedians, and I've noticed that there's a little bit of a divide. Some are like, I'm going to be my true self out here, which obviously it's still a performance. So you're, whether you're doing 5 minutes or whether you're doing 2 hours on stage, It's still a performance, right? So there's always that element. But then you look at someone like a Shane Gillis, right, who feels really like himself on stage, right? And then you have performers or comedians that you look at and you go, this is definitely a character you're doing.
persona.
This is a persona. And their brand, they've identified those one or two ways, right? They're either the kind of everyman's comedian, you know, or they're the brand comedian or the character. In your case, I feel like you're, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're definitely leaning more yourself.
Superstar. Big deal.
Yeah, big deal.
Game changer.
You feel like you
Name
know
and
that.
generational talent.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's
Once
the way I
in a
describe myself.
lifetime talent.
That's what I'm saying. And the game is missing that. Y'all remember the days of like Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, where people showed up to a movie theater or watched a TV show just for that guy.
You will not look the same in a red leather suit. I'm telling you,
I'd love to
it
try
would
out.
not
Look
be
at
good
my
on you.
skin. Red leather, you don't see
The
it.
pants, everything.
What, bro? I've been squatting for that. I was thinking about on my tour, just showing up sometimes with like classic
I like a little
comedian
style going on,
outfits.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, where
see
would
what
you
I'm
even
saying?
get that commission? The Short and Small store?
I don't. This seems like a setup. I feel like y'all brought me here. Is this a roast?
You know what everyone's problem with me on the show is?
What?
I wear the same 5 shirts constantly.
You do.
I do, and there's like logos all over them. They don't look professional.
And they don't even really fit you that well.
Nothing really does until I got Quince.
You ordered that recently, didn't you?
I just got a full cashmere polo, and it looks sick as hell.
You know, after I saw you wear the previous stuff that you bought, not this new one, which I'm excited to see, but after I saw that, I actually ordered some kind of like more fitted tees because.
So I don't get the fitted.
Well, no, I fluctuate a lot
Yeah.
in weight, so I can't wear fitted sometimes in my life, but other times I want to be ripped as heck, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big, strong guy, and I need a shirt that shows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, occasionally. It's rare.
You know what shows it well? The 100% European linen clutching your biceps.
Oh, dude,
I love
just
it. It looks
absolutely
great.
pumping my shit up.
Well, that's every time I go to bed, I think about you and your tight shirts.
And I think about you on your Quince linen pillows.
Which I had to get because my fiance requested them for her birthday, and I bought a whole set of Quince pillows, Quince linens for my bed, and I go into bed every night. It's like I'm at the Ritz-Carlton.
Dude, I know.
It's
I've
a
been
new-
there.
it's a
I've been
new-
in
new
there.
sheets.
I understand.
You like the sheets?
I love the sheets at your place. I think.
He was watching the house.
Yeah, I was watching the house for sure. Wink.
Yeah, we were
Thank
watching.
you, Quince.
Upgrade your summer essentials with quality that lasts. Head to quince.com/wildmen for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. It's every day of the year, 366 on leap years.
Now available in Canada too. That's QUINCE.com/wildmen for free shipping and 365-day returns.
Did y'all see the
nice
roast of
question.
Kevin Hart, by the way?
Yeah.
I
Do
didn't
you
watch it.
think that comedy can go too far?
Okay, I was going to ask you about it. I was like, because I've been hearing some opinions about it. Do you think it went too far?
I think
There's
what ends up happening, especially as black comedians, race becomes such a big thing when it comes to the jokes.
Yeah.
Not Kevin the person, but Kevin the black man.
Yeah.
I think so much of those jokes, if they're coming from people outside of the culture, the microscope is so much sharper
Yeah.
than
Okay.
anything else.
Yes.
I would definitely agree. I think to a degree, though, I think it seemed like a lot of the comedians from the clips that I've seen, because I haven't watched it in full.
Well, I think you'll get the gist. from
Yeah,
it.
the from what I've seen, it was also seemed like there was an intentional movement to try and push the boundaries a little bit as the time went on.
Yeah.
And maybe they're trying to set the scene for the next wave of comedians or whatever the it is. But there's certainly a momentum there from what I've seen.
There's a lot of shock value there. And I was
You
like,
yourself, you do tackle race a lot in your comedy.
100%. I love it, bro. Most of my clips start with, what?
Yeah.
Sit down, white bitch. Like that's I understand that because I think what comedy in the world is missing is the fact that when we were growing up, bro, we would roast each other no matter your
Relentlessly.
race, religion, your
nothing to do
your
with that.
ability. It's like that to me was a family affair.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
me roasting you was how we connected. If you think about our friend group, the Wildmen podcast, man, that's you see how I did that? That's
like that.
what it literally
Very
is.
natural.
All we
Generational
do-
talent.
Did you see what that was? we literally roasting each other is our love language.
Whereas when we were younger, that was like the
It's
standard.
just what it was, bro.
It has to.
And I'm from Wisconsin, so the whole race thing, like growing up, we all intermingled. You know what I mean? Like I got white homies that's my brothers.
Yeah.
Latino homies that's my brothers, and we bust each other's balls. That's just a part of the culture. And I think that's what's way cooler about being in the comedy community as opposed to the acting community.
Yeah.
Actors take ourselves too serious too often. It gets a little ridiculous at a point. Comedians, bro, it's the Wildmen.
Yeah.
That is what the comedy community
But it proves
is.
you don't need it.
Talking
because
shit,
you're a very
bro.
good actor too. So you don't need to take yourself seriously.
Yeah.
You know?
I will say I read some quote, which I'm going to butcher, I'm sure, but it said that the only true form of payment for a comedian is the laughter of his fellow comedian.
I told you
like the
that,
crowd,
didn't I?
though?
Is
I'm
that a
gonna
quote
say-
from me? That's a me quote.
That's a Denny
I'm
Love
stealing that
quote.
quote, bruh. I like that quote.
But you love the audience too, right?
Do I love the
You
audience?
love the audience, yeah.
I think it depends, bro.
Man, really?
It performing in different cities, it is a different vibe depending on where you at. Like jokes you can get away with in Austin, Texas versus like Seattle. It is different, bro. Especially wherever the political climate is.
Do you get the most love in like Chicago, Minnesota?
I think Midwest
Midwest loves
is
you.
the perfect balance of that southernness where you can kind of be free to say whatever you want, but it doesn't get too politically correct where people get offended. Because comedy is that line of like,
how far you can
the
push
comic's
it.
voice is supposed to be the voice of the unheard, the voice of the people, to be able to say the things that you can't say at your job, but I can say it at my job.
But it is funny to think that that's literally like a state by state line.
Yeah, bro.
Like, so you you were touring,
100%.
and
Do
you've
you
toured
have to
now.
do research?
Do
you ever- or do you-
mental
now you
research.
know it now, yeah.
Mental
You can
research.
look around the
How
crowd.
many
But I'm
Dodge
also-
Chargers are in this state?
If I go to a state and it says we love Jesus, I could probably get away with saying whatever I want to say, which is ironic.
You're like,
You know what I mean?
keep it going.
100%, bro. But I think about that a lot, and I've really tried to just. Sometimes I do get nervous about it. Like, damn, if I got a clip that's crazy viral, but casting director sees it, will they see me in a light as like a young doctor or something like that? I do think about that.
Dude, but you've already done it. You've accomplished, you've like over accomplished, because on Mayor of Kingstown you play a prison security guard, which just
I know.
knowing you is the farthest reach possible,
I know.
bro. Like
He's as big as his baton.
the wind will
I'm
blow
gonna
you
yo
over.
ass a cavity check right now.
It's my birthday. I've been
I've
asking for it. Sign me up.
Happy birthday to me. No, you're right though. I do.
So you've already
I try
gotten over it.
hard to balance the two. Like how people see me as a true dramatic actor. But how do you see yourself? Like what kind of roles do you look at and you're like, because I think you have a tough situation because you do a lot of projects where you're perceived as very serious or like action star.
Which is very
but you're
not.
one of the funniest people
Yeah.
I know.
I've actually struggled a lot with this, just in my life in general, because I've noticed that, well, first off, casting people perceive you a very different way than you perceive yourself.
100%.
Obviously. And casting people are perceiving me and Cole at the same time.
That's what I was gonna think.
That's
So-
interesting. Because
and I've
y'all are
noticed
also very different.
Exactly. But they're perceiving us similarly, or they're trying to do away with their perception of one or the other, right? And, you know, I think maybe we talked to KJ a little bit about this, but we talked a bit about that being a bit of a hurdle to climb over, because for me, you never know what you're getting. Like I'm walking into an office or I'm talking to a casting director and they're either looking at me like I'm 11 years old in The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, or they're like, yeah, he's like, God, I want to kiss him.
That's most of them.
But I look at that and I go like, okay, I'm in for a bit of a challenge. The only thing that's made me come to peace is I just want to put the character that I feel I'm reading on the paper and see where they go from there. That's the only thing you can really do. I will say,
Because you also are dealing with the perception of who you were, like your span of life, which is a crazy thing. People already know you when you're auditioning. I think I still have a bit of anonymity in any audition where they don't
you're
truly
an
know who I am.
unfound generational talent.
That's you hearing it. I want to hear from your perspective as a
I was
Nepo
about
baby.
to ask you a question. Oh, is what?
As a Nepo
The
baby.
king
how
of the
do you
Nepos.
feel? Yeah.
Yeah, that's please.
What
please.
are your challenges?
My
that you had
challenges?
to go through?
Well, luckily I met Dylan in college, and he invited me on a podcast. Getting married soon. My mom goes, Brennan, you need to go to the dentist. I haven't been in like 6 years.
You got nice teeth though. What the hell?
I know. Well, I never
Don't
had
cover 'em
braces.
up
They're
now. Show
straight.
me those things,
Well,
dude.
my mom said they need. Well, my elder goes, yeah, it would be whitened a bit. I called the dentist 5:07 p.m. Normal time to call a dentist.
Yeah.
Closed. No one answers the phone. Just rings for like 20 minutes.
That's a bummer.
You know what they need?
Huh.
Quo.
Why?
AI agent answers the phone calls, makes appointments. No hassle.
No hassle?
No hassle at all.
No hassle?
No.
Dude, you could set up a teeth whitening anytime.
So I could have called at 3:22 a.m. and I still would have gone through if they had Quo.
Really weird time to think about whitening your teeth. I know. 322?
You had a nightmare about it. Imagine having a nightmare. You're walking down the aisle, everyone's laughing at your gross teeth. You go wake up, and then the dentist goes, "Hello, appointment, please."
I really like the way that you're selling this. You know, to that point, most customers are not waiting around for a callback.
No.
You know, they're trying to book an appointment at 322 after a nightmare. Maybe it's not the dentist. Maybe it's a vet.
A vet. I've needed that. Last night I could have used that too.
See? That's why today's episode is brought to you by Quo, spelled Quo, the business phone system built so you never miss a call.
You know, the longer you wait, the more calls you miss. That's why you got to try Quo today.
Try it right now.
Money is on the line. Always say hello with Quo.
Try Quo for free, plus 20% off your first 6 months when you go to quo.com/wildmen.
That's QUO.com/wildmen.
Try it now.
Now.
Today.
Now. Well, Denny hosted your roast.
Which
Kind
was,
of.
Yeah, I guess.
Your
yeah.
birthday. It was a slight roast, right? Yeah.
I'll explain a little bit.
I want to hear. I want to
make
get
the
to
setting.
Johnny's set.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, unrolling 10 pages.
Yes,
Are y'all gonna have him on it?
we got
Oh
it, we
my
got it.
goodness.
Set up what it was.
Okay, well, so
It was the
for my
30th?
30th?
31st? I have
I
pictures.
think it was
I think it was
30th.
your 30th.
I think it was 30th. I had a dead guy birthday. And
Kind of very accurate.
I know. Well, I'll describe
I remember
it.
some people didn't want you
My
to do
dad
that.
was
Yeah,
pissed.
your dad didn't like
like
it.
it's a bad
Hart wasn't
omen.
very happy with it. A few of the sticks in the mud we're not happy with. But I'll explain it, okay? Dead guy birthday is you lie in a coffin and you pretend you're dead
Insane.
and people
Just like
give
no one
eulogies
else
to
does
you.
this.
Insane.
I know, I made it up. That's why it's fun. And you lie in it and people give eulogies for you. And if you laugh at the things that they say,
have to take a
you
shot.
have to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a
yeah.
shot
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
in the coffin.
He had an actual casket, by the way.
I know. Somehow he rented a real casket.
By the way,
we'll
you
flash
can't-
some photos of it.
You can't
we go.
you can't rent a fake casket, by the way. That's not like no one's just making
It's
a
called
prop
the
Yeah.
casket.
Spirit Store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but those aren't real
Those have
quality.
ghosts come out too.
It's quality. Like you need to be a real
Marble
casket.
casket.
Don't buy
anyway-
a used one.
And here's my thinking. Because I like to think that death has a sense of humor. And if you can make death laugh, you're prolonging your life.
All right, dude.
Okay? Yeah. See anything?
That's deep.
Right?
That is deep.
If you can make death laugh,
He's not a
there's
guy.
a sixth sense of humor. They go, all right.
He's not a guy.
He's just like, I don't think that shit funny. Heart
So all the
attack.
kids that
It's like, you know
died,
what?
yeah,
I
it's
think,
just not
I
funny.
think the roast of Kevin Hart went a bit too far. You're dead. You're dead too.
But Denny was the MC in front of the casket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had a little podium,
I remember. That was
normal
lit.
size podium.
But
and,
all of our friend group
Yeah.
are not as funny as others. A lot
Yes.
of people's significant others. And I will say,
Oh.
a lot of women don't base their sense of humor off making their friends
Yes.
feel shitty.
Exactly.
That's what
Yes,
we
yes.
do to each other.
Especially
A lot
not
of
coming
women
from
don't
comedic
do that.
backgrounds
They don't
either.
walk up to that girl and be like, you fat bitch. Like, I say that to Dylan once a week.
Yeah, it's
That made
true.
me feel
I
bad.
just send him a voice memo. You bitch.
worked out
I do that.
He deserves it.
I do that. I don't think women operate like that. A lot of it is bigging each other up. We don't do it. Think about how many
Denny
short jokes
calls
he done
me
said
like
to
once a week, and he'll call me, he'll FaceTime me, and I'll pick up and be like, I'm so excited to talk to Denny, and he'll just go, bitch, and
hang up. That's
immediately.
I just hoping he having a good day,
Yeah.
and I want
And
to
you
ruin it a little bit.
a little bit.
I
You know
want
it
him to
makes his
just
day
sit
better.
there.
It does
He
make my
gets
day
happy.
And then if he calls back,
Yeah.
I will not
Just
answer.
don't pick
Yeah,
up.
he'll completely ignores me. He won't
That's
talk to
one
me
of
for
my
days
favorite
after.
things to do.
Get
Yeah,
Johnny.
no,
Hey, who's your
Johnny.
favorite comedian?
I would say I don't think that there was anyone funnier than prime Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Cat is so
Cat when his
Cat cracks
Pimp
me up
Chronicles,
still.
bro.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
He has the perfect storm of everything I think you need to be a great comedian. A great voice.
I was gonna say the voice
It's
kills.
so anybody could hear
Yeah,
Cat
Denny.
Williams and be like, that's Cat
You know,
Williams.
good.
even in reference to like Patrick Warburton too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the iconic
Yes.
nature of
Shout out
someone's
to Pat.
voice.
Yeah, who
Shout
guys
out to
were
Pat.
in the movie, The Duel.
But to that point, like such an iconic voice. Cat has such an iconic voice that will make things
was
funny.
funny on the roses. He was
100%.
funny as
Just
hell
the
on the
way
roast.
he
Yeah.
says
Yeah.
things, but he has that. He had a swagger, like a aggressiveness to his comedy, which I grew up watching like Def Jam comedy,
Yeah.
like in your face comedy, which I pull from a lot with my crowd work clips.
exactly.
Like I want to grab you and pull you into the funny.
yeah.
Cat is that the whole time, and he does act outs. One of the big things I've noticed about
He's a great physical
white
performer.
comics
Yeah.
that black comics do way more is act outs. Like
Yeah,
like
there's less on
Shane will
stage.
Shane Gillis stands like this the whole time
goes-
and
and
delivers
just goes
his
like
jokes.
this. Yeah.
That's the whole time. But if you watch like a Cat
Yeah.
or a Cat Williams or Martin Lawrence when he was coming
funny.
up,
They're
they're
falling
they're
and
doing
jumping,
everything. You
Because
know
the
what I mean?
closest is like Sam Kinison did a lot on stage. It was and his dad was a preacher.
That
so it's
makes
like,
sense.
yeah, and
because
that's
a
what,
lot of the talent from the black community
Yeah.
comes from the church.
Well, I was gonna
like
bring- yeah.
you have to
And
be
Sam
able
was
to
brought up as a
move
preacher.
the church. Like that's why some of the best singers, like Whitney Houston,
Yeah.
they come from the church. Because you got to get those people to get out of their seats.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of black preachers, you hear them, everybody, blah blah blah. They have to move you.
Yeah.
Same thing with comedy, because doing comedy in Chicago is the hardest. Because black audiences are the hardest to make laugh.
Really?
Because they come to the show. Like
Not
make
wanting
me
to
laugh.
laugh. Yeah, exactly.
Because I guarantee I got a cousin funnier than you. Or I'm
probably
funnier
do.
than you.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
think they
I mean, I
funnier
would
than
lobby
you.
90% of the time. That's probably true.
Yeah,
They probably do have a funnier cousin.
100%. So they like, you gotta prove
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
me that you funny.
Yeah.
That's the way I learn how to work a room. Because I'm like,
Exactly.
I it's almost like a battle. Like I'm at war with the audience
prove to
for
you.
their laughter. You gotta prove it, bro. So Cat is that in your face comedy. He got the image. He wearing a pimp suit.
Yeah.
He got the voice. He got the act outs. To me, he had everything. And he's a lot smarter in his writing than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
I think this is my general thinking. I think in order to be a successful comedian, you have to be bordering genius level. Like on the level of really, really funny, at least your perspective has to be so different on things that you can get people to laugh at it and notice those things with you.
100.
Yeah.
And to your point, that can be offensive to people.
Yeah.
Because in order to think differently from the herd, you have to be comfortable offending people. I've seen you do it.
Yeah.
Like your perspective on things, people are like,
It weirds
why
people
do
out.
you think like that?
Yeah. Weird.
And it's like, I just don't think like you. I think a lot of people, they go along to get along. They'll be like, "Oh, I agree with your opinion
Exactly,
just because I don't want
The other friend group at
the
the
Wildmen."
Yeah.
That is why it's so fun being in that group, because you have so many. We just battle,
battle all day.
intellect.
Yeah.
Like
All day.
let me just be different, just to hear your perspective. I want to hear you
Barbara,
argue.
I'll
your
go
point of view.
against anyone in the room, even if I agree with them. I'd rather disagree.
100%.
I've
Rather
heard-
Yeah, I'd
disagree.
rather
Is
disagree.
a bar.
I have heard him in a room full of strangers making the first sentence of conversation and say this exact line to someone, and I went, "Oh my God!"
don't think
He
this
goes,
is true.
"No." You were talking to them, and you go, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard." And I was like, "That's insane to say to someone you
Sounds like
just
a-
met."
No, I would
Wild.
not say that. See, I'm
Yes, you do be saying shit like that.
Only to people I know for
Yes,
a long
you do.
time.
Fair, fair.
When I meet someone new, I'm the very nice guy. It takes a while.
You and Hart also have a thing though that
I
I've
get
noticed.
meaner the closer you get.
Disagreeable.
But they also have a
My mom calls them againsters.
against
She goes, "You're being an againster, Brendan." Yeah, she goes, "You're being an
like that a
againster."
lot.
And I was like, "Yeah."
Againster.
Brendan and Hart have a sort of whimsy to them that allows them to get away with saying shit that I could never get away with to people
Because Hart
I
will
don't
do
know.
this to you.
Yeah, Hart
I know, he'll
touches
like-
so much. He loves it.
Or
Yeah,
he'll like
get you.
jump around or do jazz
He'll
hands.
get
and you're
you.
like,
He will.
how the did you just say that? That
Yeah.
was the worst thing I've ever heard.
It's a certain level of charm to it. I think I'm a bit of an againster.
Yeah.
And Dylan knows this
You're an
about me.
againster. You're an
Like, remember the when you tried to give me rabbit? Do you remember that?
To eat,
Oh, yeah.
to eat rabbit?
He's trying to, you know, there's certain shit. I'm like,
I try to make people
then
eat
when
a
it
lot
get
of
a
it.
little too Caucasian for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Well, I'm like, I done been even the funeral. I'm like,
Yeah.
if my
That's
black
Mark.
friends saw me doing
Yeah,
this,
that would
they
know.
would think I was joining a cult. Like, why am I in this
Gotta get him outta
backyard
here.
with a suit on and he in a casket? I'm like, this is like some secret society type shit. Dylan will take me there from time to time.
Dylan will.
And the rabbit was just like when I pulled up and you were just stewing some rabbit. I'm like, this
Rabbit's
some
good,
white
Is this
the
ass
Hungarian
shit right
stew?
here.
This, well, I mean, look, every Easter I make Hassenpfeffer stew, dude.
Every Easter I make Haffenfesser.
Hey, he's making Hassenpfeffer.
Oh man, I've been
Hey
dying
guys,
for some
I realized,
Haffenfesser.
I realized the
Yo, I try that Hassen.
I was dreaming about it.
Wait, that Hassenpfeffer
You
fell
guys
off
didn't
the
think
bone.
that by saying that I knew this was going to open it up, okay? I realized saying Hassenpfeffer was not a safe place for me to say this.
You're engaged?
Well,
You're
I
both
was going to do
engaged.
the oyster to you and asking if you're engaged. But yes, I'm engaged.
Y'all,
and I wanted to give
I'm
the
about to leak
congrats.
some news right now.
Are you
know,
married? Secret married?
I'm about to. I
What?
get married on the 25th.
Wait, 5 days?
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Well, this will come out after you're married. So
Yeah.
how are you excited?
Oh, bro, can't wait. We're headed to Hawaii on Friday.
Oh, are you? Where?
Maui.
Maui? Which hotel? Grand Wailea?
You don't need to know all that.
Let us know
I
where
might
you're
come
at,
down and
bro.
join you. Yeah.
Can we
don't
have
know.
some fun with you?
We're doing it's just me and her. We ain't even
Are you,
invited
doing,
none of our
long?
are you
family.
doing vows?
Yeah.
I feel like Denny's gonna try to be funny during his vows. He's gonna do like
Bro.
a quick 10-minute set.
She would
for
shut you
vows.
down
I
so
thought
fast.
that
Yeah.
I could do that when I proposed. I was like, man, I ain't gonna write nothing.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
just
just
go
speak
off,
from
yeah.
the heart. Bro, the
shaking legs.
minute my
Yes.
knee was about to hit the floor, I'm like,
Yeah. No, you just lost it, right? Yeah.
I know, me too.
100%, bro.
Me too.
That with love will bring a man to places that he never knew existed.
Also
bro.
because
100%.
I think all of our inclination is naturally like, okay, well, we can make light of something. We can do this.
I'm
but
a
as soon as you do the ritual of going down on the knee,
Oh, that's different.
and you wait, I'm opening the box, and
That's
you went,
different.
oh, this is way above me.
Do you have any advice, bro? I'm
Yeah.
about to jump into being a married man.
I gotta be real.
So we
married
got a
for-
baby, 2 marriages in 1 room.
I gotta be
We're
real.
moving quick.
Because you've been married for what, 4
Year and a half?
Three, coming on 3.
3, yeah.
Coming on
Year and a
3.
half. What? We both, bro. I'm 4, you a year and a half.
Well, I went a little
Men
too
don't know shit about their friends.
No.
I was like, it feels like Hungary was a day away. You
I know.
Feels
I
like
will
a
say,
minute ago, bro.
advice,
That was a minute
advice. You guys, I have a good amount of friends. You're the last 2 I really feel like I need to worry about. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You both have the thing about you as men in relationships where you go like, and I've noticed this with a lot of you. You don't stew and question about the long-term things too much. And I've noticed a lot of guys in relationships do this where they go, yeah, but what if I'm not this by this time? And what if I have to do this then? And what if you're able to live in the moment of being with your partner and say, oh, here's the things I know I need to do.
Yeah.
I want to get married. I want to eat dinner tonight with her. I want to cook this. I want to go on a honeymoon. You're not overthinking it. And I've met a lot of young guys who are in that position, overthink it a lot. Whereas you guys go, I know I'm in love. I know I want to get married. And here's when I have to do it. And I will say this. When you do get married and you're done with the wedding, even if you're just the most lax guy possible, you will feel like a shroud comes off your shoulders a little bit, where you go, the weight of the world of the preparation is now done, and it's the best time ever after that. Wow.
So the best is after the wedding's over.
I mean,
The weddings are a lot, bro.
I hate to say it, but it's like, think about even your wedding. It's gonna be a lot of family.
Oh, so much
It's
family. My
thought,
family's so
like-
big. I mean, I have like half of Chicago coming.
Everyone that I've talked to about the fact that I'm eloping that's been married is like,
Best idea.
that's the
I
way
know.
to do
I
it.
wanted to. I mean, no. Britt was more into it, and then I had the
You wanted the
Catholic
family
side.
there?
My
Yeah.
mom wants all her family there,
Yeah.
especially. And then
If
Britt's,
If Amy
Britt's
wanted
family
our
wants
family
it.
to be, if
Yeah.
Amy wanted to do a big wedding, I would have.
Exactly.
But she didn't want to
Yeah.
do that, so I'm like, cool, perfect.
Honestly, my thing is then you'll realize too, like, as long as your mom's there and your family's there, those are the people who you want to see you get married. A lot of wedding is like, it's 20% for you, 80% for them.
100%.
Oh yeah, 90.
And
100%.
yeah. And I think eloping makes it more about your love, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Bro, can I remind you of something you may not remember you said to me? I remember this like it was yesterday because I was like, damn, this dude's a real friend. You know, a lot of people say you're a shitty guy, but not me.
Yeah.
I
Thank
would
you,
never
buddy.
say
Half the
that
people over there
because
say
if they know, though your whole staff knows. So they told me. So the thing that made me go, damn, this dude is like, he's a real one. You're very perceptive. Because I remember before Amy came into my life, I was at a place where I think all men get to this place where comedian Ron G says this, you reach a point where you're like a husband, where you're tired of being in the streets, but you still dating because you feel like you have to, but you're really ready to be like a husband. You want, we start to think about family, legacy, just trying to settle down with somebody. And you had that before like the large majority of our friend group. So I think in a lot of ways you were leading the way, and I'm looking at the life you were building. We're all around similar ages. I'm like, damn. You know, but I was still outside dating, but it just wasn't getting me nowhere.
Exactly.
And I remember we were sitting in the sauna, and I think I was kind of cracking a joke about dating and all of that. And you just stopped and you were like, let's talk about that. Because I feel like you actually you're yearning for something, but you always are masking it through comedy.
Yeah.
Like, how do you actually feel? And you know me and you, I'm doing bits.
Yeah,
Shut
right?
up!
Did you take a second? You're
I
like,
literally
wait.
did, and we started having a real
Yeah.
conversation about it. And I remember being like, nah, bro, I think I do want something real. I think I do, especially where my life is headed. Comedy is a lonely sport, bro.
Yeah.
You're headlining, you're on the road, you're going everywhere, you're by yourself, you make it back and you're by yourself. And I remember being like, man, even if I reach the heights of the success that I want and see for myself, if I don't have nobody to share that with, it is an empty
what's the
feeling.
point? Yeah.
Which is why so many comedians are drunks and you just around that environment. And that was the first time I actually sat and thought, like, that is what I want. And it's okay to mention that, because then the universe goes, okay, maybe you're actually ready for that.
Maybe
And that's
you're
the first
loud
time
now.
I addressed it.
I'll say this. I have never met, and I've talked to a bunch of these assholes who because I've never been this way myself. Like dudes who were like, yeah, dude, I've been single for like 4 years and I love
the
just
best.
playing the
Yeah.
game and I
It's like,
love
no,
it.
dude.
100%.
And I go, I've never met a guy who like on paper who would be like, yeah, oh, he's got this huge body count and he does all this and he's got money and he does this, but I've never met a guy who hasn't been like, well, even in that crass of an area of dating, who hasn't been like, well, yes, the best intimacy I've ever had has been with someone who loves me.
Yeah.
Every single
It's like
time,
someone I
bro.
sat next to on a train and we had a big
100%.
conversation.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Yeah.
Lock it in, homie.
Lock it in. Especially once you cross over into your 30s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You're like,
It's
all
just
right,
Daniel.
what
Just
am I
depressing,
doing,
dude.
bro? What am I? I'm at the club.
You're at Barney's Beanery.
Well, I'm supposed to go to the I'm supposed to go to the club.
yucky,
I go
dude.
there, I feel like an alien. I'm looking around. I'm like, what are you? Now the people don't even dance no more.
no,
Everybody
no.
just
Stand
on their
around.
phone or in a section. I'm like,
No,
bro,
I know, it's crap.
is this what I want for my life?
No.
And
Nice
once
10
I
more years of
locked
that.
in, bro,
10 more years of that, you're 43.
literally, bro.
Oh.
When if I meet dudes and they still are only just talking about the women they sleeping with, I'm like, we ain't gonna be cool. Cause you
Isn't it
gotta
gonna be
get that.
boring,
What are we in
too?
high school, bro?
Yeah. It's
I
just
would
boring.
assume as a grown man you getting laid from
Yeah,
time to
exactly.
time.
No, I
I don't
hope
need
so.
to hear about that.
Hopefully, yeah. At
Yeah,
some
what
point,
are
you're
we
like,
talking
dude,
about,
I-
bro?
You mean you're on stage every night in front of women and you can get laid?
What?
Wow, you must be a smith. Yeah.
It's just that, like, once I locked in with this woman, like, my life really did change.
How are
You
you
remember I was living in the darkness.
Yeah.
My whole crib looked like
Bro,
a damn...
I have never seen a more monotone apartment. I remember saying this to you. I walked over, there's like this wood engraving of like Africa on your wall.
That was my grandma's, man.
And
I
there's
wanted
like-
to be
lived in that
somewhere-
apartment.
And everything else as I
was
looked
dark.
around was like dark mahogany. And I was
Yeah.
like, this place
You
needs
know
a
men
woman's
don't know
touch.
how
Like,
to
Kind of a
interior
cool place.
design.
Just wood in Africa.
You see
No,
it.
no,
I'd
it's-
be
You
there.
see it.
Yeah.
No, and
I
I
have
was
the
like,
same thing on
this
my
place
wall.
needs a woman's touch. There's like a spilled thing of like Fruit Loops on the
Yeah,
counter.
yeah.
I
I
was
had
like,
a whole basketball hoop in the corner. It was definitely a bachelor pad. Now my crib is so much lighter. We got green.
windows open.
feels
Yeah.
better.
100%.
I know. I was never windows open. Now it's
Light.
like I got shades open.
100%.
It's nice, dude.
It is a
nice.
game changer, bro.
I Googled my dad in the files.
Was he there?
I had to. I had to. I just.
What? What?
And then it found out. I found there was a hit. He rented Home Alone.
No
Yes.
way.
Yeah. So it's like, rented by Jeffrey Epstein. Home Alone.
Really?
You can Google it. Yeah.
That's so bad. That is
That's
so
not bad. It's
bad.
a Christmas classic.
No, that is a movie about trying to capture a child. What are you talking about? That is research.
But he wasn't in them, so I was very happy. Not that I thought he'd be him. Yeah.
He kind of wrote the script to learn how to do it. He watching this like, can't make that mistake.
He's taking notes.
Wait, let's finish with some tour dates before.
Let's talk about something
smile
nice.
on.
How about we go back to the fact that you're getting married. You're both
Yes.
getting married soon.
Yes,
And
let's keep it talking about me though. So we have.
I'm out of here, dude.
I'm touring from August
Yeah.
through April. I'm gonna be everywhere. They are working me to death, but I'm super excited.
Yeah,
This is
that's
my
great.
first headlining tour, bro.
8 months?
This is my first. Yeah, I'm outside because after
Jesus
that,
Christ.
I'm leaving it in, and I'm not going on the road for a while.
Not pulling
So I'm
out.
gonna just run it up,
Yeah.
do what I can, and I'm really trying to get Dylan to do a promo with me.
Oh, he'll do it.
If he agrees to it on this podcast,
Why
I won't
not?
tell y'all
Are you
what
gonna do it?
is.
I have to see the nature of the contract.
You see how
He comes
doing?
on here for 2
You
hours.
see how he's doing?
I already agreed to
breaking news,
Breaking
mind
news.
you, and he won't do it.
I already agreed to you. And you know I did a
He
week
did.
ago.
I just needed it on camera.
That's good.
Can we end it with this?
Oh, yeah. I gotta loosen him up.
Who you got, Luis?
Wait, what is it? 1, 2, 3, shoot?
Who you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You ready?
Yeah.
Look me in my eyes.
Okay, but I'm looking at your hand, so I got the timing right.
Look me in my eyes.
All right, dude.
Oh my.
Easy.
One,
Easy,
one,
dude.
One.
Oh my God.
1-0.
Who said that?
Hey, Denny. Hey, Denny. Are you ready?
This is where I
Hey,
really
Denny,
get
are you
going.
ready?
This is when I do what I need to do. Hello.
Oh!
Welcome home. See you, Dylan.
See you, buddy. Be good. Hey, you want me to get you a ride? Maybe I
I'll
can get
call
you
you
a
an Uber,
hearse on
dude.
the way back.
Bitch, you lost.
An
Why
ambulance.
you?
I'll get you an ambulance on the way home.
2 out of
You
3.
know I had a feeling.
That was good.
I had
I'm
a
hot
feeling.
today. It's my birthday.
It is your
Yeah,
birthday.
it's my
Yeah, it's
birthday.
your birthday.
You gave it up. Awesome.
Denny.
Thank you, Denny. Amazing,
great.
guys.
I love you, buddy.
Brendan, there's a little present coming in.
Oh, wow.
Yay.
Oh, my goodness.
That was the present.
To you.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Happy
birthday
wow.
to you.
They got some groceries.
Oh, my Lord.
Happy birthday, dear Brendan.
Oh, my God.
Ginger
Ginger
Chews.
shoes. Dude,
Altoid. Are
I
these
ran
his
out today,
favorites?
too. Ginger shoes.
Oh, these are his favorites.
Altoids.
You have them forever.
Oh, my God.
And Tic Tac.
And Tic Tac's
So
orange.
many.
And what? Guys, this is the nicest thing anyone literally has ever gotten.
You'll never have to re-up, dude.
No, this is great. Oh, thank you guys so
That's
much.
so
Thank you,
sweet.
audience.
Well, that was a pleasure.
Who won?
You did win. You did win.
Made my day.
And by the way,
Made my
in
birthday. The
just
best present I could have ever had.
2 little rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt
2.
so.
Best out of 3, got him in 2.
I mean,
Yeah.
that feels so gratifying.
Didn't go to
me
Game 7, no.
because he has beaten the shit out of me so often at rock paper scissors. I remember the maddest I've ever seen Denny and Hart. Hart particularly is when they used to play horse while we were doing the duel outside of the basketball hoop, because they had kind of known each other
In
a
the
little
pool or outside?
bit. No, they're playing basketball.
Yeah. I always play horse in the pool.
What?
You know, yeah, that's like the main horse place to play horse.
Is that where
Yeah.
most people? No, that's weird, right?
He's talking about wrestling horse. Like,
No, I'm talking about basketball horse.
What?
Yeah, I always used to play in the pool at my grandma's.
Okay, everything about what you're saying is weird right now. Am I crazy?
No.
Everything about what you're
When
saying is weird.
okay, because horse is a game of crazy shots, right? So it's more fun if you play in the pool. You can jump off the diving board, take a shot. There's less risk of injury for horse.
I just think there's also less basketball hoops attached to pools.
Okay, and 90% of my horse games have been in a pool. I wasn't sure if Denny and Hart were the same way.
No, they're not that way.
So they're playing outside.
They're playing On a real court.
They're playing land horse.
They're playing.
Okay. Just specify next time for the viewers at home.
Yeah, viewers at home, it's land horse,
Land
not pool
horse,
horse. And Denny, as you saw, being a prolific shit talker when playing games, made Hart angrier than I have ever seen him. Hart would have to sit down quietly in the kitchen while he's making eggs, and he would have to decompress for like 45 minutes after playing every day.
With scrambled eggs, just like
Scrambled
slowly
eggs,
churning them.
I saw him make it on the grill once. This is how I knew he was doing poorly at horse. He was actually he was spiraling.
You put eggs on a grill?
Yeah, he put eggs on a grill.
How?
That's what I said.
Wait, like hard boiled? Like the shell was touching the metal?
No.
What?
Eggs, cracked eggs on a grill. And
Wouldn't they just go through?
well, they did, a lot of it. He cracked an egg onto like a flat thing that was put on top. It wasn't a pan.
Okay.
It wasn't a pan. The power went out in the place that we were staying.
Oh, so
and
gas
there
was still going.
So gas was still going, and I remember him using a basting brush to do it. And I think he was just doing it to be an asshole.
He does love eggs.
He does love eggs. Hart will eat 45 eggs.
Would Denny win?
Denny won every time. Denny's
so he's
actually
just like a good skillsman.
You know, he's actually a really good basketball player too.
Really?
I think he has some funny stories. I think he might have told this in some of his stand-up that we've seen. But when he was in high school, he wanted to either go into basketball or football, and very quickly knew he couldn't play football because the guy who he was trying to tackle with a ball just ran with him hanging on his waist, and he knew it was over.
Like
for him.
Scooby-Doo,
He's like, I gotta go into theater.
Just held him and then you
Straight up. But he ran full speed with him hanging around his waist, and he's like, I can't do this anymore. It's not for me.
Poor guy. Well, now he went to the theater. Now he's the biggest stand-up in the world.
I know, dude.
I have tickets. I actually texted Denny, and I was like, hey, Denny, can't wait. You know, I just got tickets at Cobb's in San Francisco. I was like, and he texted me like, why the are you seeing me in San Francisco? I go, oh, because I'll be up there. My family lives up there. He goes, but why? He's like
First
offended.
off, say thank you.
I think he wants a big showing in Los Angeles. So
Yeah,
we gotta get together and
do both.
all go out. Yeah. Yeah. Denny's playing legit clubs and he's headlining. He's huge now.
I know his tour. I think by the time that this releases, I think his tour tickets might be on sale. So make sure that
Might be sold out.
might be sold
Yeah,
out. So
so
yeah,
go
definitely
quick.
jump on that. And
Use
check
code
that out.
Wildmen to get one for free.
Denny's gonna be mad to say that. Never. Are you guys? Can you hear on mic how much my tummy is rumbling?
I just heard it rumble.
Can you
Okay,
hear
go,
how
yes.
much my tummy's rumbling?
Are
right
you
now?
hungry?
I am. I did eat just a little bit though. I'm pretty hungry, but it is fiercely rumbling right now.
Should we give you something to eat?
Can we in post? Can we crank up the rumble? I will say I did go on a date years and years and years
I
ago.
thought you were gonna say yesterday.
No, years and years and years ago with a gal who was fiercely embarrassed her tummy rumbled on the date.
Really?
Was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm like, dude,
hungry.
it happens to everybody.
Church, tests, elevators,
Movies?
airplanes, quiet movies. That's Brendan's tumble rumble.
Wait. That's a new shirt for me. Brendan's tumble rumble and pool horse has got to be two things.
It was always when it's quiet. Either my nose starts dripping a lot.
Really?
That's if I'm like really nervous.
If it gets quiet, you get allergies.
Yeah, no, I don't know. But the the rumble tumble. What is
The tumble rumble?
Tumble rumble. No, it is embarrassing though. Have you ever gotten it?
I mean, I'm getting it now.
Yeah, but like in a movie theater, like with random people, you know everyone here.
I think if it happens to you in a public space, I think you also have to let out a groan.
Yeah. Oh,
You're gonna be like, oh no,
I'm so hungry.
gosh, anyone have
work-
some popcorn?
Yeah, we're like, you could get free popcorn.
You'd be like, are you hearing this? I'm
No, it never happens when you're alone.
I know, that's true.
It's always when you're like seeing people. It's an embarrassing thing.
I mean, I would lobby about 50% of the time in my life, pretty 50-50, it's either because my tummy's upset or it's hungry.
It's all, yeah. Mine's always hungry.
You sound like you're a hungry tumble rumbler.
Tumble rumbler. No, it doesn't make any noise otherwise. Yeah, it's just when I'm like starving.
Really?
Which almost never happens, yeah. You
I
also
just
have
thought
to
it was-
pre-fill it, I think.
I just thought it was funny to be embarrassed by it. I went like that's like it's like kind of
No, but
natural.
I've
Just
been
rumbled
embarrassed by
again.
it.
We got to crank this noise up, dude. I almost want to put a mic there.
Can we get you some Raising Canes or something?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
God damn.
You know what I was thinking about the other day?
What?
I, more than anything, what?
What now, Dylan?
One of my biggest dreams, I actually had a dream about it.
Yeah.
I want to make a Godzilla movie with you. I want to write a Godzilla movie, a spec script for Godzilla.
I know you love Godzilla so much. Sometimes I can't understand Godzilla. And it should be, because I love monsters. I love big monsters. My big thing, I'm a big minion guy. Not the yellow guys, but like minions in movies.
Yeah.
So when as a kid, when I saw a Godzilla movie, I like all the destruction, but in the end, it's kind of like watching an earthquake movie.
Yeah.
Where it's mostly a natural disaster movie.
Yeah.
I like when there's little guys that can chase you and things.
Godzilla is a natural disaster.
Yes. So you'd have to come at it from that point. Sometimes it takes itself too
Well, I will
seriously.
say, and this is exactly what you're going to say. Growing up, I've watched like every Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. My dad used to have every one on VHS, and that was actually how he got us to be like quiet as babies.
Yes.
Like he would put in a VHS, and we would watch Godzilla, and we would just rock back and forth in rockers and watch Godzilla. We love Godzilla. Both Cole and I are obsessed. The older movies had a distinct element of comedy at certain points in the
I remember
lifespan.
the two little twins.
The two little twins, hilarious. I don't think they were trying to be funny with
No,
the twins.
yeah.
I think they were like trying to be serious. But what I will say, and I always thought was actually really funny, was there was like the alien threat in a lot of the old Godzilla movies, and the aliens were integrally linked to King Ghidorah and Gigan, who I think are like obviously the nemesis of Godzilla, and Anguirus, who was like another cool monster. But like Anguirus was like,
My stomach just rumbled.
did it?
I don't know why.
Talking about Godzilla.
Okay,
We're
sorry,
like, oh.
sorry to interrupt. Continue.
Okay, like if Godzilla started a Wildmen podcast, Anguirus would be you.
They're boys.
Yeah, they would be boys.
See, I'd like that. I'd like to see Godzilla fighting for the people, maybe. I
know.
loved Pacific Rim. I thought it was sweet.
And they're trying to do that with King Kong, right? They're trying to do that with Kong, who I think like it works definitely.
yeah, but he had to kneel to Godzilla. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
Team King Kong.
You're-
I like big
you're
monkeys.
Kong guy?
Oh yeah, big time.
No, I'm much more of a Godzilla guy. I'm a
I
lizard
could
guy.
be related by blood to King Kong, but I couldn't be related to Godzilla. Cold-blooded versus someone I might have evolved from.
So wait, so your love of King Kong has to do with the fact that you
My
like
DNA
share
probably
a
closest.
genetic ancestor?
Yeah. I'm not gonna root against him.
Not because he's a cool big gorilla?
No, Godzilla's like a lizard that got hit by a nuke.
Yeah,
And
but
King
he's
Kong's
the
just
king
a
of the monsters,
dinosaur that
dude.
lived, dude.
No, Godzilla is the king
Yeah,
of the
Hollywood
monsters.
made him the king of the monsters. If it was real, he would have kicked Godzilla's ass.
I don't think Hollywood
Kong.
made him the king of the monsters. I think the Japanese film industry made him the king of the monsters, okay? And a lot of that old stuff,
And then he came to America and beat up King Kong,
cool as hell.
Mr. Empire State Building.
Dude, King Kong in the original movies was like minuscule compared to Godzilla. Godzilla was towering over him.
I know, he's big.
He's a big guy. He's the king of the monsters. He's a lizard, and he shoots atomic breath.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You don't like that?
He's powerful. King Kong has flaws. He loves the ladies. His biggest flaw is he loves blondes. Just climbs up. He could have had the world, man.
I've learned a lot about you in this episode wrap up. First off, pool horse is still weird. Pool horse is still weird. Did your like siblings do this too?
Oh yeah, we always play horse in the pool. I wish Denny was still here. We could still ask about it. In Chicago too, because my mom grew up in Chicago.
Isn't Chicago cold most of the year?
It's so hot in the summer. When my
Really?
grandparents had a pool, yeah, and then they just had that like little pool hoop. It was awesome.
Well, as you guys might be able to tell who are watching or listening, we're trying a new format now where we're putting the hang at the end of the episode for people who actually want to hear us ramble on about our tummies rumbling.
So when they
and
click on
pool
Denny
horse.
Love, it's not us talking for 20 minutes.
I wonder why that's a good idea.
Sounds nice.
Interesting.
So if you want to stick around and listen, you
Yeah.
always can.
Come on
We're
back.
here for you guys.
We'll hear for you. This is where actually I found like a lot of our clips kind of spawn from those. This is where we say the dumbest shit.
Yeah, because we're embarrassed around other people.
Yeah, we actually just
Put
need
us together, now we
just
can
need to be
talk.
really close, look each other in the eyes, and have a tumble rumble together.
We should go get you some food.